Hello, this is Lisa.
And that's Darren.
Hi. We were asked to talk a little bit about our experience with Dinners of Eight last January. We were fortunate to be able to host. It was quite the enjoyable experience. The first question, I'm just gonna. I am one who just really loves getting to know people. And especially early on in our time as a merged church, it was a real blessing to be able to welcome in people who we really had not had a chance to know, as people who had been a part of Hope Grove for many, many years. Dating back to its prior name before that, we knew everybody fairly well. So then all of a sudden being in a church where we kind of knew less than half the people, it was a great opportunity to just hear people's stories and share a meal together while doing it.
Yeah, you stole what I was going to say. I felt like the best part was being able to hear people's stories. Hear a little bit about where they're from, what they do, what their life's about, and know more than just their names.
Yeah.
And, get to know names a lot better, too.
Yes, definitely.
So, that was good. I think we're, by nature, slightly awkward people.
Yes.
So if, was it awkward? Of course, to some extent, yes. But at the same time, I think it was a good awkwardness that was actually more fun than awkward. And any, weirdness of, what are we going to do? What are we going to talk about? Melted away pretty quickly. We had some possible questions that we could ask, but I think people were ready to just kind of talk and get to know each other and eat and hang out.
Yeah.
So it was easy.
I don't think there was ever a night where we made it through all of the questions that had been provided as options. So everything just flowed really naturally.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I think hosting helped me to know people's names much more, and be able to walk up to people and know more than just hey, I didn't have to ask questions because I knew a little more about their lives, and at the same time had the ability to ask questions that meant more, ask questions about their life a little bit more rather than just hi, how was your week? You can always ask that. That's great. But it was nice to know a little bit more background of people, so it felt more authentic to have conversations and safer to have conversations with people, which was really nice.
Yeah, kind of comes back to that whole knowing somebody else's story, knowing, what it is that makes Jack Johnson, or for example. It's just, I don't know what else to add.
Yeah, well, it's fun, too, to find things they have in common with people, and then different connections are fun.
Oh, yeah, the common game.
Yeah.
Yep.
Me too. We did a lot of stuff where it's no way, you too, or finding things that people who even I feel knew each other for a while might have even found things that they didn't know they had in common.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Just definitely.
We could say a whole lot more about Dinners of Eight. We had a really positive experience both as participants and as hosts.
Yeah.
For anybody who's curious, please feel free to reach out to us and ask. Sunday mornings, text, email, Facebook message. Or one of our neighbors actually has carrier pigeons, so if you could use those too. Otherwise, details, if you're thinking about it but you have concerns, allergies, specific diets, logistics of kids or timing or anything like that, every host is going to have those details kind of provided to them, and we have a great team of people who are working to make sure that everything comes together really nicely so that everybody who wants to jump in can make it happen. So yeah, please reach out with any questions or sign up using the URL that will be put into this video in 5, 4, 3.
Don't miss out.